Another day, another penny. Oh man, it is amazing what cats will do when you try to feed them. Like, oh, here's some chicken. Have some chicken. Meow, meow. Give me the chicken. Meow, meow. Give me the chicken. It's just ridiculous. But it beats the days of having to chase them around the house with fish. It's really weird because each of these cats has different feelings about different fish. Each of these, yeah. Ivory loves salmon, but Tux doesn't understand it. He likes tuna, and then Ivory will eat tuna because they're all trash cats. But she gets super excited over salmon. She's just kind of like, oh, tuna. And then Rooster, I think Rooster and CT don't like tuna as much. But like Rooster got weird because he jumped up on the counter for fish one day, and I yelled at him, and he'll run away. I have to chase him with food sometimes. And then I think he threw up today when I gave him chicken, and then everyone else ate it. So that was good. Yeah, so if you ever ingrown toenails, yeah, just cut your toe off. It's the easier solution. Because literally the only way to do it is to reach in as far back as you can and roll it up, and then I do not like how much traffic my phone gets. So let's see. So two big things. Watching Ranma. So let's do the dietary thing. The dietary thing, I'm trying to cut out bread. I've cut out dairy, which has helped me intestinal or gastronomically. I think that's the right word. But I need to stop putting on weight, in the very least. And then my mom suggested at some point that I may be allergic to gluten. I don't know where she got that idea. But I looked at it, and a lot of what I eat is very bread heavy. And the good thing about bread is it fills you up. The problem with filling yourself up is that it stretches your stomach quite a bit. So and then like the problem with having your stomach all expanded is that you want to fill it up, so you eat more food, your body's digesting more, or doesn't, or it wants to be filled up more, which is just as bad for me, because the only reason I eat is because I don't like being hungry. I don't feel like I really get anything out of it unless like I'm feeling off, or I just want to eat this because it gives me that little good feeling. So like I'm half tempted just to haul off right now and buy a bunch of Swiss cake rolls and Cool Ranch Doritos. I hate this. Boom. And I don't know what my problem is, but the thing that got me through this week so far is that I bought some dark chocolate covered fruit. And so like last night I didn't even want food. I wanted that. So I ate that for dinner. On stream all night, just eating chocolate covered blueberries. And I will probably pick up more because if that's actually like a cost efficient food source, but it's not very satisfying per se. 4th of July weekend, so I realized yesterday that I've got Friday off. So I will be able to do some things this weekend. Yay. That'll be nice. Okay, so the other big thing besides doing that, because just trying to figure out what you can still eat, doing no bread is what I'm trying to avoid. But so essentially it means I'm gluten free, dairy free, and no cheese in addition, because that always gets there. So that means lots of meat, eggs, water, fruits, veggies, and then on my Tupperware, fucking I'm mad because like the Tupperware I wanted to use like has stuff on it. And I'm like, I don't understand. I washed you. You were clean. Because I don't have any other Tupperware that's big enough to hold like a bunch of veggies. Because I want to just mix a bunch of cans of veggies, so that I got a good mix going, and then just put it in the fridge. And what I'll probably do is I'll throw it all in a pot and I'll boil it proper. And then I'll throw it in like a couple little ones because that's what I do. I used to when I did chicken pockets. Chicken pockets. And like the rolls sound good, but like I don't miss butter anymore. Like it's a rare occasion that I want ice cream. I actually wanted it last week, but I didn't do it. I let myself get something else, cookies or something. Like cookies still sound good. Cool Ranch Doritos sound amazing right now. But like I miss cake to a certain degree, but like the cake that's always in my head is yellow cake with chocolate frosting, preferably fudge frosting, because it's what my grandma used to make me, and it's the only cake that ever exists in my mind anymore. It's actually to the point where I've had other cake and it's like okay, it's still cake, but so the other thing is I would have not be going to you to the VidCon, that's what it's called. Oh, sorry. VidCon this year, but I booked through Delta, and Delta gave me a non-refundable flight because I'm an idiot, I guess. I don't know what the actual causation and being non-refundable, other than their desperate, horrible company. So I'm going to VidCon, I guess, and I splurged to stay in a slightly nicer hotel, not because I wanted a nicer hotel, because I wanted one closer to the convention center. Because last year I was, I don't know, block or 3 away. Yeah, it's probably like three blocks or so. And now like not the really nice one, the Hilton I think is the nice one, but the Marriott is like right there. So I can just swap equipment in and out. I can run back to the room real quick if I need be. If I need like food delivered or something, I don't know how that's going to work or whatever. Or if I need to get to my car to go somewhere and then come back, it's right there. I don't have to walk 3 blocks and then drive back and then walk 3 blocks back. I can fit things in if I actually need to. So we'll see how that works out. I don't know. I don't expect it to be as fun or as amazing as last year, and still without going without people like you're gonna meet and hang out there. I don't know. I wouldn't have suggested it, and for some reason I signed up as soon as it became available. And then I wanted to go back for RTX because I've been talking to people and learning people in Austin, and I'm hoping to do a couple things with some people from there, so and eventually live there. So that was the hope that would help be a networking thing, but I was an idiot and I didn't buy RTX tickets while they're available, and then they re-released or they reopened it, so there were more tickets available. But at that point, I had realized that my friend's wedding that I agreed to go to is that weekend. So, of course, I messaged him accusing him of planning that and what a horrible person he was. Because of all the weekends. And I didn't think it was going to matter because I wasn't able to go, and then all of a sudden I was. So it's like, oh, horrible world. So I was like, let me just book my tickets. And I think I'm going to call it now, but I don't think I'll ever fucking do this again. It is very atypical of me to go to weddings in general. I'm not necessarily a fan, let's say. Let alone travel for something like that. Like, it's very atypical that I travel at all. And and I was reserving that kind of for YouTube and RT or VidCon and RTX, and that's enough of a pain in the ass. And then it's costs a little bit too. And so after booking everything, I think I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there like Friday. I got to drive an hour from Indianapolis to the place. So like I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna drive. Hopefully I don't die and get eaten by cannibals. I'm gonna hang out there, and I don't even know how available they're gonna be to hang out with. So I'm concerned. And then the wedding is Saturday morning, not Saturday, but Saturday during the day, and then the reception's at like 3 or 4 blocks away. And then I've got to leave the next morning, so I might be able to have breakfast with them or whatever if they're not honeymooning. But there's situations awfully where I won't go into details in their life, but so I don't know what the point of doing it now in their current situation, because they definitely they have I can't. Yeah. Life and questions and stuff. And I'm sure eventually somebody will see something in me that I probably wouldn't approve of objectively, and then trick me into a contract. But I'll be fucking honest. If I found like someone who was like a health and dietitian, I would marry into like a PA situation. But if I found someone who was like a health and dietitian type person, that would just kind of help me out in that area, and be around, like, I think I would marry into that situation. Like, and I say marry, and that's not what I mean. Like, to me, like, the marriage thing is a contract piece. I'm not talking about like fucking or anything. I'm just talking about like, hey, let's live together. We will share bills and stuff. I will heavily contribute, hopefully, with whatever job I manage to land, which I need to fucking find a new job. I can't take that shit much longer. I'm actually kind of looking forward to unemployment, which is really weird. Never thought I'd ever say that in my life. Man. So, I don't know. Fuck this. Oh, yeah. Hey, this is something I can say on Play Spot again, but let me look at my desktop. It's fucking ridiculous right now. I installed a bunch of games. Yeah, you know what? Fuck you, Scott Clark. No, I'm not gonna watch your shit. Just keep scrolling. Why would you even click no? Just click off it and move on with your life. I basically went through my Steam library because there's 254 games plus my Origin games. So let's say about 260 games. Minecraft's in there somewhere. And I was just like, what the fuck is all this? I've got to get some of these played or experienced so I know what they are. I can say, hey, I played that. I got some experience out of it. Weeblack, stop being mean to Little. The cat sounds like she's in a panic because her claws are too long. And like, because she was outside forever and a day. So whenever she runs on carpet, it sounds like she's freaking out. And they're probably just trying to play with her. I watched them try to play with her when like she was just not having it. And now she's kind of learned like these other cats aren't going to kill her. And they're not going to stop her from eating. That's the other thing. I got to take her to the vet and get her gums cleaned eventually. She's just sensitive. Makes me feel bad. But anyway, so I went through the list. I basically went like, what are all the shitty games? Like I went like, I know those games. I'm not gonna. So my Star Wars franchise, all the 40K games. Like I didn't bother to install those. The BioShock games I left off. Like I basically went through and like anything I didn't recognize or I recognized but I know I hadn't played. I went ahead and installed. Plus some of the games I already had installed. So I've got these different categories and fences on my desktop because if I didn't have fences, I wouldn't be able to fit them on the one desktop. So I've got my games like XCOM's there, Ticket to Ride, Mini Metro, Minecraft, Castle Crashers, Small World, Blood Bowl. Hopefully I get to play that this weekend. And then I took a few games out of that, and I was just like, oh, let me start a category of games that I play a little bit, and I want to go back and finish for streams and whatnot. Like Monaco. Like, I started that with my friend's kids, and they're fucking, I don't know. But I want to finish Monaco. I want to get all Monaco out on a thing, because I actually enjoy playing that, and to me, it makes a good stream. Divinity Dragon Commander. I haven't streamed any of the game, but I need to finish that fucking game and get it off my computer. So I may stream like the last chapter or whatever on, because I'm pretty sure I'm on the final act. Actually, maybe a good one to get out of the way this weekend too. And then I played 3 Stars of Destiny recently, and I really liked that RPG, but I know it's going to take some time. So it's going to do that. Divinity should actually be there. Oh, I made a whole thing for Crazy Space Games because I went looking for Crazy Space Games. I found a bunch. Tabletop Simulator is on the main. Where is Original Sin? No, don't tell me you're lost in this mess. Shit. Oh, God. So somewhere on my computer is Divinity Original Sin. Yep, it's still installed, or the folder's still there. I'll find it eventually once I start getting rid of some of these games. But I got a whole bunch of games that I have no idea what they are. I own the games, but I have no idea either why I have them or anything about them. A couple of them I recognize because they were Origin on the house games. So like Origin gave me this for free, so I'm going to play it. Other games I recognize is like I remember that thinking that was really interesting, but I don't remember enough about it. Some of these I actually have gotten mixed up with other games. In fact, like Orb, I think is a Crazy Space game, but I don't remember. Like Boyd, I thought it was Boyd at first, but Boyd's Boyd. And so like I've got a blind playlist and I've got a first playlist where like I kind of know something about the game. Like I know if it's anime bullshit or I read a thing like, oh, Gunpoint. Gunpoint was off that list. Fantastic. I thought it was this Ricochet shooting game from Congregate. I'm talking about video games. But like just that my life's come to this. I actually made a little fence that says games to delete. I like Gunpoint enough that I'm gonna stick it in my games and I don't know. If it came down to it, I'd delete it, but I like the game so much that I don't want to. But yeah, I've got a bunch of Crazy Space games. How many is this? 9, 18, 20? And I may start Orb and then stick it in that category if it turns out to be a Crazy Space game. But like I got a couple on here I know I can't stream, like Secure Fantasy, Sakura Angels. I guess they shouldn't even be there. I know I can't stream those because Secure Spirit is on the ban list for Twitch, and I don't want to risk incurring the wrath. Wing Commander. Put that at the top. We need to get these Origin games the fuck out of here. Okay, I gotta get off here. I'm gonna play some video games. Figure out what I'm gonna play. I'll probably play shitty board origin games and be done with it. But until next time, I am Kamurai, and you'll see me then. Bye.